Hey, and welcome to another Age of Grogu. This is an unboxing, and I've got with me a special guest, Levi Bond from
Hey
over at
guys,
All New Nerds. Hey, how's it going, man?
it's
Good to
going well.
see
How are
you.
you? Yeah,
It's
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 good to.
crazy. I mean, dude, 2 weeks ago today, we were on day 3 of celebration.
It's
I
it's
mean,
hard to believe that was already 2 weeks ago, but
I
it
know.
it's it simultaneously feels like it was yesterday and like 3 years ago.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's weird how it just feels like it's been so long, and so yeah, it was such a great experience. I mean, it was awesome catching everybody that we kind of follow face to face, kind of thing, at the same time. But at the same time, it's like there was so much going on there, and I mean, there was some cool things. You get up to any cool things while you were there? Anything that you saw that you kind of pulled in that experience
well,
wise?
maybe here I'll tie it into I'll
Hmm.
keep it tied to this because we're
Hmm.
doing an unboxing
Sure.
today of
Yeah. Yeah.
of
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
sideshow figure.
Totally. Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
just some of the stuff that I saw there.
Yeah.
Um, because I'm a collector myself, not
Uh-huh.
of the 12-inch scale though. I mean, maybe one day I'll dabble.
We're
But
working on that. We're working on
like
that.
some of the stuff you'll
Yeah.
find is
Yeah.
super like well priced and you can't find it
Hmm.
for any other price, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's like ridiculous. So there's
Yeah.
this Bad Batch 4-pack set of the vintage collection, which is
Uh-huh.
the 3 3/4 scale that they
Right.
do. And I
Right.
don't know, I think we're in too wide scale, but I
Yeah.
have them
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
there now. But
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
bought them on Amazon
Okay.
after seeing them at Celebration for like $50 or something. So
Cool.
with tax, it comes down to about $15 a figure. But at
Yeah. Yeah.
Celebration, this person, to Johnny and I, like sort of got into like a
Yeah.
not just like a back and forth with like a little bit aggressive. Like Johnny like accidentally like bumped into them. And he was like, "Those are $50 a figure," and I just bought them for 15. I was like, "How is that guy?" I was like, "How's that guy trying to sell us to us for 50 a
Yeah.
figure?" I was like, "No
Wow.
way, dude!" And
Yeah.
we were like, "Dude, what?" So
Yeah.
I saw them at Celebration. I'd been looking at them for a while, liked
Uh-huh.
them. So it's the Bad Batch, Captain Rex, Hauser, Elite Squad
Hmm.
Trooper, and Commander Gray. So I picked those up
Nice.
finally after a couple weeks of
That's
Celebration.
cool.
I finally pulled the trigger on that. So I got
That's
those.
awesome.
Those came in the mail today. So that's
Yeah.
my Star Wars Celebration and toy connection for the
That's
day.
cool. That's cool. Yeah, I had this very heavy week of getting back from celebration, and suddenly Darth Maul dropped on my doorstep, and then Ahsoka Tano dropped on my doorstep. And while I was at celebration, I had these coupons and discounts, and I ended up getting the speeder bike 12-inch scale, which was too good of a deal not to have got it right
Let's
there
pass
and
up. Yeah.
then. So I got and then of course what they do, of course, this week was they drop this one on me and they say, "Hey, look, just because you spent so much money, we're going to make you spend more money by sending the other one that you pre-ordered all at the same time." And this one is going to be Moff Gideon that came in today. So this is very exciting. Hey, how's it
I have
going there, Black Loki? How you doing, Laval? How
I have
you
a
doing?
3 3/4 inch Moff Gideon
Definitely
right
not.
there,
Oh yeah.
right on my shoulder.
Hey
Much cheaper,
Elijah,
much
how's it
smaller.
going? Yeah, yeah, that's yeah. This one I've been like there was a few figures that I saw back in the day that I really was just like, this is one I really want to get. I mean, I love what Giancarlos did to the for the character, and we got to see him at Celebration too, which was really cool. Um, wait, did you get an autograph with him, or was it just Johnny?
It was Johnny and Ben
Johnny and Ben.
when I
That's
saw
it.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start the splicing right now.
Have you
Yeah.
have you
Hmm.
heard what he's been saying about season 3 and stuff? It's been pretty
Uh,
interesting.
no, I haven't actually. I mean, apart from what he mentioned, which he didn't mention much at the celebration on the stage. Um, what's he been saying?
Well, basically, he's been
Is
talking
this
about
spoil?
how
Like, is this spoiler
not.
territory?
I don't know about sport. He is
Rumor.
Giancarlo is a little bit. He's loose with his
Yeah. Uh huh.
what he talks
Fair
about.
enough.
But he talks
Fair
about how
enough.
this season is darker and
Right.
wider in scope, and then also that
Right.
he basically alludes to. I mean, we already saw this in the trailer and the footage that we
Yeah.
saw, but
Right.
he alludes to being broken out of prison and
Okay.
getting up to
Makes
having.
sense.
He talks of himself. He said this before in previous interviews, but he
Yeah.
refers to himself as a warden of a certain sector of the Outer Rim, and then
Right.
sort of he talks about how he's going to begin to interface with other Imperial,
Hey,
quote
Max.
unquote wardens. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he's talking about Thrawn. Maybe he's talking about the
That's
First
what it
Order.
feels
I
like,
don't
doesn't
know. Yeah.
it? Yeah, it feels like Thrawn is definitely it. I think this is upside down. Hang on a second. Oh, I've got it upside down. Okay. So,
Yeah.
yep, here we are.
Look at him.
So cool. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to open this up.
Look at that.
Give me a second. I'm just going to put this on the side. I did put together some video footage from Celebration with Giancarlo Esposito talking, and I might play it a little bit later if anyone's interested. It was kind of
I love the design of his armor.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah,
it's a very interesting blend of it's a modern, as far as I'm aware, it's a modern Star Wars design where it's sort of, he honestly has, it's like the classic Veers, armor from Empire Strikes Back, but almost like an Inquisitor.
Yeah, there's this. That's what I thought when we first saw him in the first Mandalorian. I actually thought he was an Inquisitor. That was my first assumption. The whole cape, the whole look, but I like how he's kept that whole look. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out, make sure I can center that every time I look down. So yeah, let's have a look at this bad guy. My God, just come on, here we nope. Again, these boxes are just unbelievable. I'm going to put this on this side here. Wait. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah, there you go. That is cool. And this is even cooler. Check this out. This is the production art middle of the box. That's the one thing I love about the Hot Toys, dude. These centerpieces, the center artwork, and there's just photographs, but they're high-end detail photographs of their product. It's just incredible.
That's what you're paying for, yeah.
That's what you're paying for, exactly, yeah. And this is just the cover card. I'm gonna put this over here. All right, so here we go. Well, I'm gonna pop this off actually. He comes with a Darksaber, dude. He comes with a Darksaber.
Is this your first 12-inch scale Darksaber?
It is, yes.
Right? Okay.
No, I don't have anything related to the Darksaber. I was originally contemplating on getting the actual. I'm gonna pop this out. I was contemplating getting the actual Darksaber, the real size one, but it seems a little heavy on the blade, a little bulky.
Yeah, I don't. People have said good things about that saber, but I'm not sure if it. I don't know. I think it's hard to capture the Darksaber in a realistic.
Yeah, it's such a. I mean, it really is an animated piece because there's a lot of motion going on inside the actual piece itself, blade itself, yeah. And so, here it is. It's like he's got a series of hand pieces and the Darksaber and everything like that. Yeah. The swinging thing. Hey there, Anchorman. How's it going? Good to see you.
You could use one of those other ones on like a Mando.
Well, yeah, exactly. Oh, you meant the Darksaber, yeah.
There's two Darksabers, yeah.
Oh no, totally, yeah. Oh, look at this. Sorry, I just need I need a moment. look at how unbelievably cool this is. You have something I like. It's even
you have something I want.
You have something I want. I've got something that you want. Yeah. Oh man, it's so good.
Does the inside of his cape have any design on it?
Hang on a second. The inside of the cape is just
just a red
standard red cape. Yeah.
So I ask because I don't know if you saw this at Celebration, but people noticed that because they had all the costumes out for Kenobi, and on the Grand Inquisitor's cape, which is red on the inside, it's the Imperial cog like in a pattern on the whole cape. Yeah.
Oh no way.
Like the whole cape is like patterned with the Imperial logo.
Maybe that's just set for the Inquisitors themselves.
I know it's a pretty like I saw that on like Twitter when we were walking around, and one of the times I walked by and like I checked it out and it was true. Like the whole thing is all small cogs. If those
right? Cool. No, totally. Ooh, come on, that's the worst thing about these pieces. You know what? I'm gonna play this video for a little bit while I'm trying to get the plastic caping off. This is some Celebration, guys. While I'm pinning around for this, we were this close to Giancarlo. Like literally, he was up on stage. It was so good. And he was just so inspirational to listen to when he was talking to.
Johnny.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What have been some of your favorite moments from filming this season?
My favorite moments, some of which I cannot yet talk about, because this particular season of Mandalorian will blow your mind.
the crowd was just so hyped. It was great. Such a like
One
everyone
of
who
the
came
things
out,
about living a
everyone was
good
so
life
hyped.
and doing what you love to do is that you never work a day in your life. The other thing is that you are called upon in a very subtle way to not only inspire yourself from day to day, to get up and look at life as something new and enchanting. Today is different than yesterday. Not bringing your past experience
No, she was
into
not.
this present moment,
she's not there.
but allowing this present moment to live with joy.
Like this man just produced so much energy when he was talking. Don't you think?
He's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, wait, you were there for this, right?
I was
Levi?
not there. No.
Oh, Levi, you
I
missed
watched
this.
this. I watched
oh
this
my
that night.
God, you were not there.
Because Johnny, you and Johnny both had footage, so I watched
That's
this that
it.
night.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes, you were not there, man. Oh, it was so good.
Joy. I want your creativity. I want your life force.
I want your life force.
Yes.
In service to each other.
Look at him.
This show and this season shows me that you are excited about life.
Yeah, I don't think Christina got in any questions.
No, definitely not.
Much of this is about me. It's not about the
gonna
I
pause this.
and the me. It's about the we and the I.
He really makes a show for sure. Yeah, let me put this back to
does.
4. All right, he really does. Like, yeah, the energy. He produced such energy in the crowds. It was incredible. So here we are. Oh, hang on. The full-on.
Look at that.
So good. Again, just they outdo themselves every time. This is in the earlier scale figures. They've been playing around recently with the eyeballs moving and stuff like that. This one's still one of the older ones.
Yeah.
Which,
they had that on the Luke,
is
I
the
think.
head.
The new Luke.
Yeah, they had it on the both Maul and Ahsoka season 7, which was really cool too. So I'm going to put this right here. I've got a scene now. I've already now know, and it wasn't until I got the speeder bike. I think I know
Yeah. How you gonna
what I'm
pose
gonna
it?
build.
Yeah.
So yeah, my scene is now that I've got the Navarro speeder bike, I'm going to do a Navarro street, probably outside the street. That way I can put in the Mandalorian and all the other characters that I've got. Currently. Oh, hey, the Darksaber, which is extremely sweet. I don't know if this one of them lights up or not. This one is really cool because the piece of plastic is hard to see here, but the actual piece of blade is just a very softly etched piece, and it really is quite a nice.
Looks great.
It catches the light really nicely too when the light hits it.
Do you remember the moment that you saw in the first time in live action at the end of season 1?
I'm not just to I know exactly what it was. I think anyone who watched the Clone Wars knew exactly what it was, but I was just shrieking. I was completely and utterly like, my first thought was, how the hell did he get this lightsaber? And we still really don't know how he got it off of Bo-Katan. We haven't seen that moment.
I like that. It's like
This
a mirror.
is sweet. It's so cool. Yeah, it literally is a mirror, a reflection.
That's awesome.
It's really, really sweet, and it's so thin. Sorry, I tried to line it up there. It is unbelievably thin.
I remember like,
yeah.
Because the first season of Mandalorian was pretty self-contained up until that end point. And this is December of 2019, so The Rise of Skywalker had just come out. There's not going to be this is right before the pandemic. There's not going to be a movie for another 3 years. We don't know what's next. Like we don't know anything about anything in the future of Star Wars. We hadn't even invested yet. And so it was like for him to Moff Gideon, that character, to wield that Darksaber at the end, like it just totally blew my mind and opened the horizon of, oh my God, they're gonna do they're gonna connect all the animated stuff.
Yeah,
That was the moment. That was the moment of like,
Yeah.
there eventually we're
Yeah.
gonna get, you know, live action Ahsoka, live action.
Oh, completely.
I knew that was the moment. As soon as I saw that saber, it was like, we're
Yeah.
going there. We're gonna get. It
Yeah.
might take a couple years, but we're going there because it
Yeah.
was just like, wow, that blew my mind.
No, it completely opened that doorway, and I'm just glad that everybody was so accepting of that as well. I mean, even people who hadn't watched the animated shows, and it just was it was so awesome. All right, let's see. So, trying to put this in. This is weird. The blade has what is going on here? The blade has no. Okay, I need to look at the instruction manual. So right now, the blade comes in 2 pieces. It's like this. And I cannot figure out for the life of me, off the top of my head here, how that works. Hang on. Now, I got to pull out the instruction manual.
Yeah.
And while I'm having a quick look at this, I'm going to finish off the video. Just there's another minute or so left.
If we can be on the same page about that, we can be living in utopia. I believe that I come to these Comic-Cons to be able to spread a message of joy, love, and hope. I come to respect and say to you how much I love to do what I do, and to be an example for all of you that you can do it too. And if we can overcome that, we can realize that we have the power to do whatever we want in life. That there's nothing and no one against us. That we are a life force of energy and creativity and beauty and efficiency
So good, Johnny.
and intelligence and love.
All right. So I'm going to put him on hold again. He really riled up the crowd. It was so cool. All right. So I figured this out. So what happens is the handle is designed to separate right here from the rest of the actual saber. So you can now switch over
to the swinging one. Yeah.
Yeah, to the swinging one. Wait, make sure I got that on right. Oop, it is that way. Yeah, so now you can swing it, put it onto the swinging one, which is just so nice.
I think that's the wrong way, is it?
No, it's the right direction. It's weird. It's got this. Yeah, no, it's the right direction. Yeah, it feels wrong, but it's actually the correct direction.
Interesting. It's got like a bend in it.
Yeah, no, that's it. I think it's because the movement is doing some just cool stuff here. All right, so I'm going to put this in his hand. It just feels weird from the angle, but I do agree. Hang on. Oop, let's see. I think I need the other handle. They've actually got extremely well-gripped rubber hands, which actually allow you to bend them open without damaging fingers and having it break or anything like that on the fingers. That's the only problem with the swinging blades, is that they're so heavy that if you put it too much onto one side, their wrists can't handle the angle. So it's about finding the right angle. Oh my God, it's so cool. But yeah.
Are you sure that's on the right way? That really looks like it's backwards.
It does feel like it's backwards. It's weird. And yet that's exactly the way it is on the actual instruction.
That looks.
Wait.
What?
Yeah, because there's only one way it can go in. There's only one way it can actually go in. It can only go in.
Well, I mean, I just meant, like, is he holding the saber backwards? Like, it probably is in.
Maybe I did put it on wrong. Hang on a second. That feels better, doesn't it?
Yeah. I was gonna say. I was like,
I'm dyslexic. What can I say? Everything's backwards in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny is not disagreeing. Sorry, Levi's not disagreeing. See? All right, hang on. Wait. We're gonna get this right. Okay.
I was like, I think
Johnny,
SideShow, they know something.
They know. Yeah, that's it. Okay. See that? Yeah. Even then, it still feels a little strange. I think it's the way Yeah,
Well,
it does feel weird just holding it there. I think it's really is made for mid swinging when you're in that kind of mode.
here, I don't know. You're the one
It is
there with the
strange.
figure, so
Yeah, no, it's.
I think
It,
here's my professional opinion. I think I'd
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
display it with the not swinging blade.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like I probably won't. The other thing you can do also is they've actually
Just
got
turn it around.
Yeah, they've actually got a third hilt that. Ooh, let me pop this off. That is just the actual hilt itself, and he can be holding it just as the hilt itself. So they've got 3 versions of the blade. They got this one. They got the standard one, which I'm probably going to use this one.
Yeah,
because I'm not going to have him in combat mode when I comes to.
Oh, I see. Hold on. I see
Yeah.
why it's got the
Huh?
bend in it is because the blade itself has that sort of angle. So if you were swinging it here, if you hold up the angle matches the tip of the. So I bet you could just make it.
Yeah.
I bet it's the other way there. Like, see, so that side's the front side because that is the angle of the blade if it's being swung.
Right. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what makes it look weird.
Yes. Yeah. It's the V shape that's up here that changes in the
mid swing.
Because
that would still be straight because it's the quote unquote front of the blade. So that's the back. Okay.
Yes. Correct. Exactly. Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. It's that part of it. Yes.
It's that part. It's that bend.
Yeah. The bend.
All lightsabers, most lightsabers are just the cylinder.
Well, that's it. Yeah. We're so used to seeing that. So
the blade is it actually has a bend to it. That's interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with just for my display when I eventually put him up and everything. It'll be the standard blade. Let's get that back. Let's put this in the hand.
So you're thinking you're going for a Navarro.
I am definitely going to go for a Navarro street scene because I've got the Mandalorian there. I'm assuming they will eventually make a Grief Karga. Fat chance I'll make a Cara Dune anymore, but at the same time, yeah.
I hope. Honestly, I think if I had to do any display with Moff Gideon, the dream display, it'd probably be him getting on top of that TIE fighter. I feel like that's the ultimate Moff Gideon. The ultimate Moff Gideon pose.
That would be cool. That way you could have the full, the whole saber out and in mid swing and everything like that. And then that's basically. I mean, apart from the base, which is just a standard base and everything like that. Chances are I probably won't use the bases in my display when I set it all up. It's a pretty. Oh, and I forgot his blaster. Huh. He does have a little blaster.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He uses it in season 1.
Yep. Yeah.
End of season 2.
But yeah, I mean, he doesn't come equipped with a lot of things because he's Moff Gideon. He doesn't need to have a lot. But I am very much excited for this figure being in the collection, and I'm always grateful for Hotoys and SideShow for building the coolest little pieces. Oops,
not little. 12 inch.
Not little. Yeah, well, yeah, 12 inch exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna switch out the hand here. That's it.
It looks so good.
Yeah. It is. It's very cool.
Yeah, I'm with Johnny in the chat. I want in, but I'm too deep with this stuff to begin with. Yeah,
that's it. That is the problem now. It's like that's why my other expenses are limited because I end up by saying I can only afford a year, and then I end up with about 6 a year. It's like, and I've ended up with 6 in the last 3 months. Yeah. It's like
I was going to say, I think you've reached.
I've reached the quota. I'm a bit concerned. Well, the cool thing is that you're not technically an addict until you can't pay the rent. And at this point, I've got 19 days to get that money to pay the rent.
We're not an addict territory.
We're not addicts yet. We can still officially survive and pay our rent.
When Andor is coming out, oh no, because there's going to be an overlap with the new, because I'm sure they're going to announce for every single kind of line. Right. Andor figures, then Kenobi figures are starting to roll out, and Bad Batch, like the Bad Batch ones that have already been announced, will start to come out for Bad Batch season 2.
Yes.
Oh man.
Well, I mean, they did show off their the Hotoys Wrecker and Crosshair at Celebration too. So I think they've got, with the exception of Omega, they've got all the Bad Batch built for dropping later this year. I'm not going to pick them up. I'm gonna stick with the Mandalorian. I'm going to stick with a few classic. I'm kind of concerned again, as I said, for next year when it's the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi.
You're not going to pick up any Kenobi?
I haven't been.
I
don't have the room for the displays. I'm going off of what I am choosing. My big things is I've got Jabba's Palace right now that I want to deck out a bit more. And I've got a lot of the Hasbro and Kenner 12-inch figures that I was going to incorporate into my Jabba's Palace. But I'm thinking Hot Toys might end up by doing some 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi stuff. And if that's the case, I'll probably pick them up. And although they've got a beautiful collection of Attack of the Clones 20th anniversary, I still haven't decided whether I'll pick up those battle droids yet. I mean, there's still things on my list right now that I really want to get. I kind of want to get the Anakin on the Stap droid.
That's a good one.
And now that I've kind of got, Ahsoka and Maul, it's like, I could get the one there, but I can't get him just yet. It's like
the beauty of staying in 6 and 3 3/4 scale is that I can have more.
Yeah,
it's like Hasbro has made new tooling for all of the Inquisitors for Kenobi, and I'm very excited to have those in my collection.
Yeah, that's cool.
But if I was especially after seeing the costumes in person, if I were a 12-inch collector, I don't think I could resist some of those Inquisitors. Like the designs are so good.
I'm gonna hold off on the Inquisitors. I might get Reva. She might be the only one that I will get. But I don't know what her future holds to be. I mean, I feel like she might live on. I know you've got other thoughts and process of Reva, but I've got a feeling she might live on. We'll see.
That's a discussion. That's a discussion for another time.
Totally. Yeah. I mean, at this point, the only other major Book of Boba Fett one I want to get is Fennec Shan. And technically, that's Mandalorian. So
technically,
I've got this
at this
fine
point,
line between.
It's not even a fine line in the behind the scenes in the gallery. They call it season 3.
Yeah, for sure.
I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe they left that in when they're like, oh yeah, for season 3 when they're talking about Book of Boba Fett. Like it just is a part of the Mandalorian, and there's no other way for me to see it. Yeah.
So that's the only other one that I haven't put on pre-order that I'm just. I mean, I will put on pre-order soon, but I've also got time. She doesn't come out till later this year. But again, it's like I needed to get this Moff Gideon. This one was like the only few bad guys I've got in this detail. And between him and Grand Moff Tarkin, which I've got the Hot Toys of Grand Moff Tarkin and Vader
those are good ones.
Which are really nice. This one is like, this is going to fulfill my little Navarro setting, and I've got enough stormtroopers from the Hasbro line that I can have a few of them in the Navarro setting and kind of fill the space. But I do have a space now that I'm going to be able to start building Navarro setting, and it's going to be an exterior street where I'm going to be able to put Moff Gideon along with everybody else basically that I've got, including the speeder bike. That's about 4 or 5 figures I've got there, which is cool. Anyway, Levi, thank you for joining me on this little unboxing and chat. Please check over, and if you haven't, most of it is our regular crowd that comes through All New Nerds. But if you're new to this channel, please check out All New Nerds. I will put the link below for sure, and then I think we might go out on this last little bit of video here of the celebration.
Yeah.
So thank you once again, Levi, and let us put this up there.
Thank you.
What you do today determines your tomorrow. If you spend 10 minutes visualizing what your dream is, you will achieve it. Dream